Hello everyone, Katie here. Welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be doing what everybody else I guess is doing. I feel like I'm the latest person on this party, but I'm going to be doing the Draw This in Your Style challenge, and I picked a couple of artists that are some of my biggest inspirations right now from Instagram. So that is Lord Gris, which I will put her picture here that I'm going to be recreating, and then Torianne00, also known as Juicy Ink. I really love these artists. They've both been inspirational to me in different ways, and I thought it would be really fun just to kind of show you guys, I guess, their stuff in my style. I don't even know. And if you stay tuned to the end of this video, I'm actually going to be creating something for you to draw in your style. So yeah, I'm very excited about that. Before we get into the video, you should subscribe to join our cute squid pod so you don't miss out on any future videos that I do. And if you click the bell button next to it, you'll get notified on when I upload new videos. So now let's get into the art, and I'm going to voice it over and all that good stuff, so let's go do it! Now for the moment you've all been waiting for, well, probably not, but the moment I've been waiting for, it's time to draw. So now you may notice a lot of similarities between my art and these artists just because they are some of my favorite artists and I do try to take some inspiration from them. So yeah, now I decided to draw this one on some Bristol paper, and I colored it in Copics, as you'll see in a minute. That is because Lord Gris's style kind of reminds me of what I would do in Copics. Now, this is a digital piece, but I do know that she also has worked in Copics as well, so I decided to just kind of bite the bullet and do that. Now, my colors are not exactly the same as hers. Actually, the skin tone is way off, and I wish I had just done something way different with the skin. I went a little too dark. That's okay. And then I don't have the right blues and stuff, but you get the general idea. So anyway, I finished a lot of the sketch off camera, but because for some reason it was just looking really wonky. And yeah, so anyway, I decided to draw it. And I tried to keep these two pieces as similar as possible, as pose-wise and stuff. I know some other artists took their own liberties with, you know, the pieces, but I just, for comparison's sake and stuff, I thought it would be fun to draw it kind of similarly. So yeah, anywho, this one was really fun. I did get frustrated at times with this one because her art is so good and mine looks, I don't even know, mine doesn't even hold a candle to hers, but it was fun, and she's a really great artist, and honestly, I aspire to be as great as her someday, but you know, just maybe someday kind of thing. But anyway, putting the final touches on this piece, I will line art it in just a second. But yeah, if I could change some parts about this piece, I think I would have just changed the skin. I think that's my biggest thing, and maybe centered it a little more. Lately, I've been trying to do this thing in my art where, you know, I actually just draw and I don't plan everything out, because sometimes when I plan too much, I find myself getting stuck in a rut, if that makes any sense. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. So you may see with my line art, it's really scratchy and stuff. I really like that line art look, but I don't know, I feel like I need to get better with inking, and thank goodness Inktober is around the corner, because your girl is gonna practice her butt off. Now I am just adding some final highlighty detail things, and then we're gonna be moving on to the redraw of Tori's piece. Alright, now on to Tori's piece. Tori is one of my biggest inspirations, especially with watercolor, so I thought that I would draw and paint this in watercolor. I did not draw it in watercolor, I painted it in watercolor. But anyway, she's just one of my biggest inspirations. She's just so fluid with her art, and it always looks good. I'm sure she has bad art days, as everyone else does, but I swear her art, even the bad pieces look good, if that makes sense. If she were to post a piece that she's like, oh, I don't like this, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I love it, because her fluid style is just everything to me. So, I've really been trying to incorporate more fluidity in my watercolors. I don't know if you guys have noticed that or not, but anyway, I decided to incorporate a lot of that into this piece, and you will see that right about now. Trying to be fluid with your watercolors and not super caring too much about where the stuff goes It's very difficult, I find. I find myself trying to be way too perfection-y with my art, and that's not a super great thing. And another thing I want to kind of get out of is something, you know, trying to be too perfect with my art all the time. You know, mistakes are good too, and I have to remind myself of that. But anyway, I really like this piece. Again, there are things I would change, just like with the last piece I did. Her face angle, Tori just nailed it with the face angle. I did not nail it. I butchered it. So it's definitely something I need to practice. I just think anatomy in general is something I really need to practice, but that's okay. We're artists here. We all need to practice something, so yeah. But all in all, I had a ton of fun doing these pieces, and I don't know, I'm surprised I haven't done them sooner, because this challenge has been going on for a while and I just honestly haven't had the time. But anyway, I'm putting some final details on this piece. I'm gonna let past Katie take it away from here in just a second to show you the final piece of my art that I want you to create. So yeah, but thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and here is past Katie for some final words. Alright, here is the final piece for the picture that I want you all to draw. I will show you the other pieces in just a second. But here it is. This is my character, Raisha, and a funny story, I actually really wasn't happy with this piece until I finished it, so always finish your art. Anyway, I will have a better picture of this up on Instagram if you want to go check it out and maybe reference it. And if you do draw this, hashtag me with Squiddoodling with Katie. I'll have it on the screen. And also tag me, and of course use the draw this in your style hashtag, because yeah. Anyway, yeah, so let me show you those final pieces really quick. So I'm going to set this one to the side. Then here is the final piece for the Lord Gris piece. I really liked how it came out. The skin tone isn't as colorful as hers was. I didn't really have the right markers. And yeah, and I kind of tried to layer on some colors. That's the only thing I'm not really happy about though with this is the skin tone. So, oh well, that's okay. And then the last one is the Torianne 00 piece. I really like the way this one came out. Her watercolor style has definitely influenced mine a lot, and you could definitely tell it, and it's almost like I copied it, and I feel really bad about it. But I just love how messy she is with her watercolors, and I don't know, it's just so loose and fluid, and I absolutely love it. These are my 3 pieces. Again, go head over to my Instagram to see if maybe you want to redraw that. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget, you can become a part of our adorable Squid Pod, like I said earlier, if you click that subscribe button down below. Don't forget to thumbs up the video if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to check out my social media. Links are in the description. And until next time, my adorable Squidlings, toodaloo!